Welcome to AW Services. Today's video isn't my normal topic. It does relate to the following trades. So if you're a water-fed pole window cleaner, a traditional window cleaner working with a pole at height, you clean gutters with a gutter vacuum, doesn't matter whether it's carbon fibre or aerospace aluminium poles, and also if you own, use or hire an access platform such as a cherry picker or a spider platform, you need to be very mindful of electrical power lines. This week I was saddened to hear of the tragic loss and death of a Scottish window cleaner called Daniel McFarlane, who sadly passed away after an incident relating to a high voltage line whilst using a water fed pole. I'm not going to go into the ins and outs and the reported so-said stories of what's happened. However, you need to be very mindful of high voltage electrical power lines. In today's age, we don't have all the safety videos that used to be on the TV, because children nowadays aren't out playing with kites in fields. They're in their bedroom, they're on TikTok, they're stuck to their mobile phones. So for the adults in the cleaning industry, water-fed pole, gutter vacuum, traditional, powered access platforms, be very careful. High voltage power lines, the older versions that you find in older streets, in older towns, older cities, they can be anything from 240 volts up to 400 volts 3-phase, or they go up again to the next circuit, which is 11,000 volts. If you're using a pole, it's very good to go online and look at the HSE website. There is also very good information provided by many regional power companies, i.e. Western Power Distribution, have a very good document that you can download for free, and it shows you about safety distances and radiuses. If you're on a high street or a little road and there's an electrical power line, it doesn't matter whether it's 240 volts. There is significant current present in that pole, and if you contact that pole or you become closer within its limited safety distance, that pole will arc, and it will arc and find its fastest route to ground, and that could be your water-fed pole or your gutter vacuum pole. If that pole does make contact and remains in contact, and you're with someone or you're working near someone and you see them receiving a shock and they fall down, you then need to be very mindful, because the ground around that area where the pole has arced to ground could be still energized for quite some time. So you need to call 999 and get the local power company to isolate the transformer or the line where that injured party is. Energized power lines will energize equipment such as high abs on cranes, and also once it arcs to ground, you will have an energized area of ground, which is a danger zone, and you need to be very careful. And if you're struck by lightning or something has arced out, stand very still, do not move until help arrives. But this is a sad video, but again, it's a very informative video to help those that are new starting out in the trade. So if you are new and you're starting out window cleaning, please spend a few hours, do your homework and familiarise yourself with power lines, high voltage, electric shock, and how to prevent electric shock. There are many water-fed poles on the market that claim to have an insulated, non-conductive sleeve or a piece of tubing in that prevents electric shock, but do not take that for granted. Do not rely solely on that. If you're at a house and there's a power cable, or you've got old style cables going to that house, work around it with great distance and care, or do not go near it at all. But this video is not something that I normally would plan on doing, but I wanted to do it and also reflect on the tragic loss of Daniel McFarlane. My thoughts, and I'm sure all of yours, will be with his family and friends at this time. Thank you for watching this video. If you find it useful, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please hit subscribe. hit the bell icon for notifications and stay tuned for more content. Thank you.